This time it's time to wake up my posterior chain, so my glutes, hamstrings and calves. And that's quite a nice one to do on a Swiss ball. So what you do is you put the soles of your feet flat on the ball and you push down through your toes. What you'll often have been taught to do is to go through the heels. When you go through the heels, you don't really use the calf muscle very much. And what I'm aiming to do is to get the calf working as well, so we get harmony between the three main muscle groups. So pushing down through your toes, get your elbows off the ground so that you don't cheat. If you're really struggling with this, you can start by putting your elbows down, but it's so much easier having a really wide base of support. So if you can, get your elbows off the ground. You can do it by pointing up, you can do it by having them on your chest. I find this easier, but it doesn't really matter where your arms are at this stage. So pushing down through your toes, just lift your bottom an inch or so off the ground and hold it and just find your balance. And all we're trying to do is just hold the ball steady there. This is about time under tension, which is a great way of building strength. And then come down. And then we can do that a couple more times. So just again, pointing down through the toes. So it's really sort of, if you watched any of my other videos on foot control and flexor hallucis longus, this really ties in with all of that. So we're getting the big toe really pushing down there. So we're just building up some time under tension there. Now, that's what I get people to do when we first start with this, is just see how long you can hold that position, get it controlled. But we can take it further, of course, inevitably. We can always take things further. So one way to take it further is doing a hamstring curl. So pulling the ball forwards and back. And you'll be able to feel the different parts, particularly your hamstrings, working as you do that. You can inevitably do it with one foot. So if I come up to there, so again, pulling down through my toes, and I can feel hamstrings working on one side, same on the other side. So I can lift that up there. I can also do it faster, so I can do some hip thrusts. So I can really, whoop, she says, going crazy. Okay, so let's get the balance here. So I'm looking at a point on the ceiling, and then I can do some hip thrusts and really pump my way up and down there, which is a great way of building power. Of course, you can do that with one leg as well. Maybe I won't do that because I also haven't exercised for a year with COVID. But it's a really good sprinter's exercise, and of course you can then do that with a single leg. Though apparently I'm not fit enough to do that at the moment. But driving the leg forwards and back, obviously with your butt off the floor, is a really, really great sprinter's exercise. So that's just an idea of some variations that you can do on the Swiss ball, doing a hamstring curl and a hamstring bridge.